that is ray optics. So what is ray optics? Generally, ray optics, it is a branch of physics which deals with the study of rectilinear propagation of light and image formation based on the ray concept. Because in the ray optics, light is considered as a ray, not a wave. It is considered as a ray. So we are taking here rays. We can symbolically present this is the ray. You can draw line, small line, and it can give arrow mark. Arrow mark indicates direction of light. This is the path of the light. Line indicates path. Arrow indicates direction of the light. So generally, light is a form of energy which gives sensation of sight or vision. So just light. Without light, we cannot see any objects. Just go in the dark place, we cannot see anything. Just imagine you are standing in the dark place, we cannot see anything. So whenever light comes, you can see the surroundings. This is a way light helps us to see the surroundings because of reflection of light. So generally, light is a form of energy which gives the sensation of sight. The properties we already learned in a high school level. Properties of light. Properties what? It goes in a straight line with a speed of 3 × 10⁸ meter per second. Light is also light is also called as electromagnetic waves. It is a part of the electromagnetic waves, visible light. So similarly, it undergoes reflection, refraction, diffraction, dispersion. The light also interact with the objects and surfaces. So it undergoes reflection, refraction, dispersion, diffraction, like that. So we'll take first one, what is reflection? So what is reflection? What is laws of reflection? Or go for better, you first understand what is light, reflection of light. What is reflection of light? So whenever light goes in the medium, one medium, hit the surfaces of a mirror or any smooth surfaces, again it comes back in the same medium. This phenomenon is called what? Reflection of light. Similar example, you can take the ball and throw towards the wall. What happens? Again it bounces back in the same medium. This is the way light behaves. So whenever hit the surfaces, smooth surfaces or mirror, it comes back in the same medium. This phenomenon is called reflection of light. On this reflection, there is some laws are there, some rule will be there. Reflection, it will not randomly reflect. It will be some rules or laws you can call. That is the laws of reflection. That is what? Laws of reflection of light. There will be two laws are there. So first we have to take the diagram here. This is a mirror. I draw the here. See the mirror. PM is the mirror, and this is a take one line perpendicular to the surface, that is normal line. Normal line generally perpendicular to the surface, that is 90 degrees. So after that, send one ray or light ray. This is the incident ray. Send the light towards the mirror. Again it bounces back in the same medium. It is what? Bounce back, it is reflected ray, incident ray, reflected ray. So generally, the first law says that angle of incident is equal to angle of reflection. First, before the laws, we have to understand how to measure the angle of incident and angle of reflection. Generally, angle of incident is measured between the normal and incident ray. This is what? Angle of incident. Then angle of reflection is generally measured between the normal and reflected ray. Normal and reflected ray. This is what? Angle of reflection. Generally, these angle will be, this angle, incident angle is equal to reflected angle. Always it is equal, whether it is a flat surface or rough surface or zigzag surfaces. It is always obey. The light will be reflect according to incident. Angle of incident is equal to angle of reflection. That is what first law is says. Similarly, second law, that incident ray, reflected ray and normal line all lies in the same plane. All lies in the same plane. This board is what? One plane. All are in the one sheet of paper or one piece of paper on the board. This is not plane. Example, we can take example here. This is take here. This is incident ray, normal line, and reflected ray. All lies in the same plane. This is what? Same plane. This is not oriented randomly in the 3D space. These are in the lies on the same plane. Now, if it is like this in 3D space, it will not in a one plane. It is a different plane. It must be overlap in this overlap like this, flat surface. This must be lies on the flat surface. This is what in one plane. Second law is that incident ray, reflected ray, and normal all lies in the same plane. Always same plane. This is the second law. These are the laws of reflection. So very easy to remember. Angle of incident is equal to angle of reflection is first law. Same. Second law is incident ray, normal line, and reflected. All lies in the same plane. This is the second laws of reflection. So we can find it. Example, if it is they will give in angle of incident, you can find out glancing angle. Glancing angle is measured between the reflected surface and angle of reflection, as well as incident ray, between incident ray and the surface of the mirror. You can find out this is a angle, glancing angle. We can also find out deviation. So what is the incident ray? It goes in the straight line, then it will be 180 degree. 180 minus this is the angle of incident, angle of reflection. It will be 2i because of I is equal to r, so it will be 2i. So 180 minus 2i is equal to deviation. You can find out deviation also. This is a explanation about laws of reflection. I hope you understood. So this is very simple concept. Thank you for listening my demo classes. Thank you.